Here's chapter 8, and this chapter comes with a little surprise for you guys. Anyways, jump in. When Winston stepped out the limo to see what had happened, Tito and Oliver hopped off the back bumper and scrambled into the car. "Hey, check it out, man," said Tito. He grabbed the steering wheel and gave it a whirl. "You know, forget Fagin, man. Why don't we take this baby to Atlantic City?" But Tito had work to do. His job was to disconnect the car stereo and make off with it. Excuse me. He hopped off the seat and got to work, gnawing with the wires out his teeth. "Hey, Tito, what can I do?" asked Oliver. "Well, why don't you be a lookout?" Tito mumbled. "Look out the window and check if it's still daylight." Outside the car, Winston had stooped over Francis. Francis was moaning and howling, if he were in pain, as if he had been hit head on by the limousine. "Oh my gosh, what have I done?" Winston cried. "Poor thing." A crowd gathered around. People were sure that Francis was hurt. "I'm sure he's fine," said Winston. Francis howled louder. People pressed closer. Dodger and Rita slipped in and out of the crowd, picking pockets and snatching purses. "What's Dodge doing?" Oliver asked innocently as he looked out the window. "Quiet, man," said Tito. "This is a delicate operation." Suddenly, from behind Oliver came a whirring sound. He spun around. Somebody was buzzing down the window that separated the back of the car from the front. Tito, there's something back there," said Oliver. Tito was too busy to pay a bit of attention to the kitten. Oliver stared dumbly at the little girl in the back seat of the car. He backed up in fear and slipped off the edge of the dashboard. His foot slipped through the ring of the decision key. The key turned. The car started. Electricity surged for Tito. "Ah!" Tito shot out the car. "Let's get out of here!" shouted Dodger. Francis jumped up from Winston's arms and took off running with the rest of the gang and dropped everything and ran right behind. "What's going on here?" said Winston. He rushed to the car. "Jenny?" he asked. "Are you all right?" Jenny had picked up the kitten and was cradling it in her arms. "Aw, you poor little kitty," she crooned. "Don't worry. Let me help you." Down the block, the gang was hiding in the alley where they were painting and looking around nervously. "Where's the kid?" asked Rita. "He must still be in the car, man," said Tito. The gang peered out to the street. The limo was pulling off. There was the kitten in the window back down. His eyes were wide and frightened. "Oh, that poor little guy," said Rita. "What are we going to do, Dodge?" "Tito," said Dodger, "you come with me. The rest of you, get back to Fagin." Dodger and Tito ran into the traffic. They chased the limousine across to a posh, very rich neighborhood. Winston pulled off into an elegant brownstone home. Jenny got out of the car. She was still holding the kitten. "Now really, Jenny," said Winston, "we really can't take a stray off the street." "But look at the poor thing," said Jenny. "I know you're growing attached to him," said Winston. "Oh, and here's the surprise. Pictures from the movie. So here's Oliver, Dodger and Oliver. Dodger with hot dogs. Dodger during the Why Should I Worry song sequence. Fagin and Oliver. Rita. Francis. Tito. Einstein. DeSoto. Jenny and Oliver. Georgette. And Dodger with the dog. Your parents left me responsible for you. They won't mind, said Jenny. She gave the kitten's forehead a soft, sweet kiss. Don't worry, kitty, she said. I'll take care of you. Winston followed Jenny up the stairs and into the house. He shook his head and clicked his tongue. Georgetta's not going to like this, he said.